Kishan Kumar, and today we are starting our second chapter of our Python programming course, variable and data types, and we have already completed our chapter 1, Introduction to Python. If you have not seen that video yet, so please watch that video and then continue with this video. Okay, so let's begin our second chapter, variables and data types. How Python stores name, works with data, with hands-on code examples. So it's totally a beginner level. Okay, so continue with this. Okay, let's start. Let's begin. Okay, so what is variable? So a variable is a name location in memory. Just assume a variable like it's like a container. Like you have to put some value inside the container, and it stores some value. Okay, and that's data value. That's the ingredient. In Python, you don't declare a type upfront. The type is assigned automatically based on the value you give it. Okay, like name storage, a label that points to value in memory, that's the name storage, no declaration, and a reusable. What do you mean by reusable? Reusable means you can reuse that variable name again and again in that code. Okay, so let's take an example of that code, like name equal to Elise and age equal to 25. So name and age both are variable name, and Elise and 25 are data value. Then we have just print, and the output is Elise and 25. Okay, so let's do it practically on VS Code. Variable.py. Okay, so first of all, let's create a variable name equal to Elise, and age equal to 25. Okay, then print name and print age. What is the output? Let's see. So the output is Elise and 25. Okay, so this is the output, and so here name and age both are work as the variable name, and the Elise and 25 is known as the data value. Okay, so if what do you mean by reusable? So reusable means you can reuse this variable name with the another data value. Okay, like name equal to border, and age equal to 18. Then print name and print age. Then see what the output is. So the output is border at 18. So it means you reassign that value of variable name again and again, and that container we use that latest value. Okay, so that's this name, and we have just comment at this point. What do you mean by comment? Comment means what? Like if you write any code, and if your friend asks what does this mean, and he does not understand that code, then what then the problem is what? He does not understand that code. So the comment helps me to understanding of that code, because in comment, like you write anything, like here name is is here name as a variable name, as a variable name, and age as a also as a variable name, and name as a variable name. Another line comment we have also do that. Here age as a variable name. Okay, so this is comment, like you just give the analysis of that that these both are variable name, and you just define that there is no problem to understanding of this code. Okay, so then I hope there is no problem inside the variable and the variable name and the variable data value and variable name and data value. So let's move further. So this is variable. What is a variable? Variable I think done. So let's move further. Rules of naming variable. What does this mean? There is some strict rules we have to follow before giving the variable name. So there is some rules that there is some allowed and then that not allowed. Allowed means what? Must start with the letter or an underscore, or that can contain letter, digit, and underscore. And the most important things are these are case sensitive. That age and age are different. Let's do it practically. So this means what? That let's take another variable name equal to like and age equal to 30. The other variable name. So print name and print age. Okay. Then just see the output. What is the output using? The output is Elias and 30. That's all correct. Okay. If you also put some another variable name that start with this one and also print this and just without Elias and 30. All correct. Okay. So what does it mean? Tell me. Like there is just some strict rule about a variable. So that the variable is not start with any digit, any symbol starting. Symbol means except underscore. Okay, except underscore. Otherwise, another symbol is not required. Another symbol is not used to name as a variable name. Okay, so do it practically. So let's see. So what is not allowed? So not allowed means cannot start with a digit, never start with the second name, and so let's try all those things. Like if you try to start with second name, this one, okay, and then this value and print, correct? No problem. Print. What is the problem? That means is the syntax error, invalid decimal literal. That's not started with any digit value that starts the variable name. Okay. So how to save of this? Any alphabet value you have to try. Okay, and just print here. And then what is the output? I think not syntax error. So Alex, done. So this is all about the some strict rule we have to follow before the naming the variable. So next move. So cannot contain spaces or symbols to contain doesn't contain and cannot be a reserved keyword like if for a class. Python has some reserved keyword. I will explain you briefly in upcoming videos. But just know there is some reserved keyword you don't use as a variable. And the most important thing is that the variable are the case sensitive, like this one. If age equal to 18 and if age equal to age equal to 20, these both are both variable name and they both are assigned as both different address. Okay, different address. Okay, so print age and print age. Okay, these are both 18 and 20. So these are assigned as both address. Okay. Also, we have to comment this. Comment this one. In one file, we have to write many code with the help of the comment. So for that, we have to comment all these things. Okay. So let's move further. I hope there is no problem inside at this point. So let's move. So first of all, then I have to just let's move further for assigning value to variables. What does it mean? We have some assigned value. to any variable name with the help of the equal to sign. Equal to sign, the equal to operator assign a value to the name. Okay, let's take an example. Name equal to Python. Version 3 has is awesome equal to what is awesome is the boolean data type. I will also tell you in brief. Okay, so we have to just print name version is awesome inside a single line. That is also a method to write a code, and the output is Python 3 and 4. How it works? So the value on the right of equal to is stored under the name on the left. Python looks at the value itself, text, number, or true or false, and automatically figure out the matching data type. No type keyword required. Any other keyword is required before the assignment. Okay. So let's do it practically. Like name equal to Python equal to 3 and is awesome equal to true. That's also case sensitive. So print name. I've also printed the another line. So you will clearly understand. Okay. So version and print is awesome. Good. So let's see what is the output. So Python 3 and true. These are the output of this code. So name as a variable and Python as a data type. So data type as a string. What do you mean by string? I will tell you. And version equal to 3, 3 is not an integer. I will also tell you, and also is also equal to is equal to data type. So in upcoming slide, I will tell you all these things in brief. Okay. So we have just print and all these things. So the output is Python 3 and the true. So I hope there is not problem anything here. So let's move forward. So what are multiple assignments? That's the main thing. You have to assign multiple line. You have to assign a multiple line of code inside a single line. Okay. So let's do this. Like x equal to 1, y equal to 2, and z equal to 3. Okay. Print x, print y, and print z. What is the output? 1, 2, 3. If we have to assign in a single line, then what? Let's try it. Okay. Just comment out and print x comma y comma output in a single line. That's the means multiple line assignment. And another thing is what? Another thing is this, like if x, y, and z equal to Python. So print x comma y comma z. Print Python. So this is the most important thing about the multiple line assignment. So just comment out and so this is xyz 1 2 3 ABC Python and here's the output. Okay. What is the two pattern? So give each name its value, own value, and in order like x y z equal to 1 2 3 or chain equal to, that's equal to comparison operator. So no, not a comparison, equal to sign, that's a equal to, not a comparison, equal to assignment. Okay. To assign one shared value to several names, one equal to b equal to c, both save all lines of code compared to assigning one at a time. Okay, so these all are, I hope you will clear here. I hope all clear. So let's move forward. That's the most important thing is here, data types in Python. So I will told you about some data value. I also told you about some variable and the variable there is some value like name equal to Python, version equal to 3, and is also equal to True, what does it mean? They are not same. I already told you, but what does it mean? So it's known as a data type, types of data types. Okay. So every value belongs to a type. Here all, मतलब not all. Here are the six you use most in the Python. Okay. So first of all, we have an int. Int means it's the integer value. That's the number value, whole number. And we have float. Float equal to 3.14. That's a decimal number. Floating point number. We also know that. There is a str. That's a string, and this is defined as a fixed values. And we have a bool. Is awesome. Bool. That's it's used as a assignment. If you use true and false, if you assign any value, and if you want that this value give us true false result, then you use as a bool. And we have a list 1, 2, 3 ordered collection. What is the order and unordered collection? So uh, ordered collection, that's follows the simple order, and unordered one doesn't follow order. Okay. So this all the thing when we talk about the data types in brief in upcoming videos. So I will tell you all this thing. And we have also a dict start with the curly brackets, and there is some key values here. That is the key and what is the value, and here some list assigned as a square bracket, and also a one more data. It's a state initialized as a small bracket. So this is all about the data types in Python. So let's move forward. We have some numeric value. What do you mean by numeric value? So Python has three built-in number types at this point. There is some int, there is some float, and there is some complex. So this all under type. So let's do it practically. Okay, this one. A equal to 10, B equal to 3.14, and C equal to 3 plus 2j. What does it mean? It will look like this one. Uh, just imagine, remember you are in 12 and there is some, I think 12, okay, 11 to 12, I think 11, there is a chapter complex number. So you learn about A plus D, bj, like A is the real point and B is the imaginary, okay. So these are all these things here. So here if the format is A plus bj. Okay, and after that we have to just print its type like this one. Print type of A, print type of B, and print type of C. What the output? We have to change. What do you think? What is the output? I already told you about data types. We have some integer, we have some decimal floating point number, we have some complex number. So there are some types. So just print and we'll see what happens. What does that this mean? So here E equal to 10 as a integer data type. So this one is known as the int, and this one is known as a float, and this one is known as a complex. Okay, and this is the type of this all types of data types that's assigned inside a variable named A, B, and C. So I hope here I hope I cleared your all doubts at this point, and let's move forward. So this order, what are the three flavors? So int stores whole numbers, I already told you, and float stores decimals, and complex stores numbers with a real and imaginary part. A plus bj. Python picks the type automatically from how you write the value. So these all these things, that's some basic things you have to know about before pushing into the high intermediate level of the Python programming. These all this, that's a beginner level. So I think I cleared it out here. So let's move forward. So I think there is a number of data types I've completed. And let's move forward to the string data type. I I think you will see that say E equal to Python, A equal to anything inside the double quotation. What does this mean? That's the string data type. Okay. So a string holds text, or that's a wrapping quote, double quote. Okay. So S1 equal to hello, S2 equal to world, greeting equal to this also. So let's do practical. Okay, and working with text means what? I will also do so before do some practical work. Let's create a str, or is just a comment like if I will see this code after the ending of the video again. So I will assume that here start with some string, here start with some boolean, here start with some integer value. So all this. Okay, so str. So str means that's like let's take an example a equal to hello and b equal to world 10. Then take a create any variable name greet equal to a plus b, and after that just print greet. Hello world. Correct. What does this mean? This means concatenation of a string. This means concatenation of a string. Okay, that means great. So but that not looks good. If I just assume, see, I want to give some space between hello and world. So what we have to do? So just add with some space. Let's see how this works. And this works. So add with some double quotation inside the space. The space is also restricted. Okay. So just run hello world. Oh, another thing. So this is about the string. And another thing, there is some just give you some talk about some built-in function like just print this type print greet dot upper. What does it mean? Like I just want to just see here in hello S is capital and another word another letter are small, and in world W is capital and another is small. So I just want to print hello world all are in a capital letter. What we have to do? There is some built-in function inside this thing. So they're like print greet. So print greet plus dot upper. What the output is? So both hello world all are in capital. So you also ask that's where if if I want to print the whole letter inside all are small. What we have to do uh, without doing any changes inside the variable in NP. Then what we have to do? So we have to do print grade dot lower. Okay, this one just print just hello world all are in lowercase. So these are the beauty of the Python. That's the Python very rich in libraries and it has a built-in function so that it's easy to understand all these things. So I think string is clear for you. So there is a difference between the character and the string. I will told you all these things in upcoming videos. So just comment out and let's move further. Okay, uh, so here from this one and all this thing done. A string can use single or double quotes interchangeably. The plus operator joins string together and catenation. I already told you. And built-in methods like dot upper, dot lower, and more methods. If we study a string and all the data types in the brief mode, then resume. What does it mean? Okay. So text transform changing the original value. Done. Okay. So the next slide is a Boolean data type. So you just remember that there is some each underscore awesome. That value is known as true. So that's the Boolean data type. So there is only two in Boolean data. There is only two values, true and false. That's only used for the comparison some value inside operator. So in upcoming videos, when we start with operator, then you will also tell you why this happened. So Boolean represent one of exactly two values. So there is some true and there is some false. So let's do it practically. Okay. So so Boolean data type. Right. So let's create a variable name. Uh, each awesome to true and each Python equal to false. Okay. Then print is awesome. Print is the just see here is Python. There is some true and there is some false. Okay, that is also good. So if we have to comparison, if we have to do some comparison, then what we have to do? Like just initialize a equal to 10, b equal to 7, and print. Okay. So what is the output? Just tell me. What is the output? So the output is true because this one, and this gives us the true value. Just run, just put. If we do this, print a is less than b. What is the output? Output is false because 7 is not greater than 10. Okay. So this is all about the Boolean data types. So I'm just giving you the brief that you understand. But if you are in further video, we will define it briefly. Okay, we will explain it brief. So let's move further. That question is 9.4 at this point. So what another thing? So you also see here there is a greater and greater than, less than, and there is a double equal to. Double equal to means what? There is a single equal to that assigned value. Another thing is if you have to compare some values, if you have to compare two values, then you have to use double equal to operator. Okay, in assignment operator, in comparison operator, you will understand why we use it. But let's take an example. What is the value? Like print 10 double equal to 5. What is the output? Just yes, yeah, or just guess. So 10 equal to 5, I think this gives you a false because 10 is not equal to 5. Just print false. Already told you. So this is used for, I think this is used for comparison. Okay. So we also use for the comparison operator. So we also told as a comparison operator. So let's move further. So I think they are all clear. So let's talk about type. Taking a type with type. Okay. So like just imagine, not sure what type of value is. Ask Python directly. Like if you see that a equal to 10, b equal to 20, C equal to another thing, C equal to Python, another thing, okay, but you don't know what the type of this data type, okay. So just ask Python, okay, just ask Python what is the type, just tell me, then he tell you, okay, then he tells you. So let's do it, like x equal to 10, y equal to Python, z equal to 3.14. Then this is a type. Print type of x, print type of y. I will also do this on short code, but it's a beginner friendly video, so I will told you always in brief. Okay, so you are not. I think I've cleared all it out. Okay, so print type of get and just see the output. So x equal to 10 is the integer, y equal to Python is the string. So just write here. If you have any problem, just comment and the right here. That's the int, and this is the string, and this one is, and this one is float. Float. So all these things are inside a normal line of code. All are easy. There is some if you have to find a unique type. Let's think one more, like a equal to true. Okay, what the output? Let's see. Print a, print type. Okay, this is a type of a. What is this? Bool. Okay, and another thing here, b equal to square bracket 1 2 3, and p equal to curly braces uh, e, curly braces e, key value here, and equal to 1. Okay, now find the type. Print type of a, sorry, and then print type of c. Okay. What does it mean? It's a bool list. This one is list, and this one is dictionary. So this is a bool data type, and this is the list, and this is the dict. So I will told you all the type of data. So in further videos, if we will talk about brief, then so if we talk about this data types in brief, then you will really understand what does this mean, why we use this square braces, and why we use this curly braces, why we use this true false, all these things you will be clear. I hope at this point it's all clear, and I cleared all doubts at this point. If you have any doubts, just put in the comment section. Okay, so let's move forward. And so what is I think all is clear, so let's move forward. So this is the type function. Yeah, you told you that's the integer and the float data type. So why it helps? Assume type is a built-in function that return a variable current data. So it's a quick way to check your assumption by writing or debugging code. Okay, when you debug the code, this type function will really help you a lot, and especially useful since Python assigns types automatically in other things. Okay, so this all these things I think all clear. So the most important thing is start the typecasting. What does it mean typecasting? So convert a value from one type to another on purpose, any purpose, convert a value from one type to another. Like x equal to 25 as a string, and if you want to convert all these things into the integer, then what we have to do? Then y equal to integer of x, then the string converted into the integer, the string data type converted into the int data type. And if a equal to 10, that is the integer, and b equal to a string of a, if we have to convert the integer data type into the string data type, then we have to use this approach. So print y and all these things and give some output. So this is practically why this happens. Okay, so let's create a variable a equal to 10 and b equal to, say this is the integer data type, int data type, and b equal to str of a. Okay, then print b. Run 10. But just see the output and what we have to achieve. Like if you find a type of a, then what is the output? Just print here and here. What does it mean? The line also decides what is the beauty of the interpreter and the compiler. You see here, I already told you inside the first video, but that's practically you see here. Watch. So print type of a, and here print type of b. So just tell me what is the output. Just think what is the output. First inside what is the output, and second what is the output. I think okay, here it's a int and here it's a string. Let's see. Correct, class integer here, and the 10 output here, print b 10, and here also a string. Why this happened? Because the integer converted into the string with the help of the typecasting. Therefore, this change will be possible. So that's the beauty of the typecasting. Or if you are doing some DSA, that the typecasting is really very useful. So that's a very important thing you have to learn at this point. So this is all about the typecasting. So I think all clear. So let's move forward. So this is all about the typecasting. So what does this mean? This built-in function explicitly convert a value type handy when data comes in as a text, like from user input, but needs to be treated as a number, or the reverse if the value can't convert. Python raise an error. Okay. So dynamic typing in Python. What do you mean by dynamic typing in Python? So a variable type can change as your program runs. Like if x equal to 10, print type of x, and x equal to I am a string and print type of x. So at the point of the running, the value will be assigned. The value with the type will be assigned. That's known as a dynamically typing. So that's a flexible by design. Unlike some languages, Python doesn't lock a variable to one type forever. So reassigning x to a new kind of value simply updates what x points to. So no redeclaration needed. Use this text very carefully in the last program. So we use the dynamic typing at that point. So if you find anything like a equal to 10 and print type of a, so that's known as the dynamic typing. At the point of the running to the program, this will be assigned to class integer. So this is all about the dynamic typing. So you also know about all these things at this point. I think you know it clearly. If you want to take an example, if a equal to I am a string, and print a. and print type of it. This one. So done. I am editing it first and the type is this one. Okay. So this is all about dynamic typing. I hope you understand all these things. So I think all the points in this PPT I will cover. I have to I have covered. So this all these things. So I think uh, all the topic inside this PPT I will cover. I have covered and just take a recap. So I have covered variable and name rules. There, I will told you about how the variables assigned, allowed and not allowed. Some strict rules about variables. Why? What do you mean by variables? What do you mean by data value? After that, assigning value or use of the equal to sign, and there is multiple assignment. Like you assign some value inside a single line, and there is a core data type like integer data types, bool data types. Uh, Floating point number, floating data types, and there is some string, and after that there is a list, dictionary, another thing. So there is some type function, typecasting, type function, type and typecasting is one of the most important things inside this video. So I think enough for today. I think enough for today. We will talk more thing about this. So enough for today. So thanks for watching, and uh, if you like my content, if you like this series, so please like, please comment, and please subscribe my channel, and please hit the bell icon, and I will create chapter 3 as soon as possible and upload it soon. So if you have any problem, just comment regarding this lecture. Just comment on the comment section. So enough for today. Thank you for watching.